PlayStation 5 exclusives for 2021. There is a bunch of PlayStation 5 exclusive titles that Sony have already announced that are coming to the PlayStation 5 and maybe the PlayStation 4, but these won't be available on the PC or the Switch or anything like that. We're going to be taking a look at 8 PlayStation 5 exclusive titles coming to the PS5 in 2021 at some point. These aren't all the PS5 games, these are just the exclusives. Let's have a look at them all. Hey everybody, if you're a new viewer of the channel, please consider hitting that subscribe button down below. I make new videos about PlayStation every single day on the channel, so hit the subscribe button so you can stay up to date. Also, if you could help me out and give this video a like, that would be really appreciated as well. It'd be awesome to see this video get over 100 likes. In this video, we're going to be covering off 8 of the PlayStation 5 or PlayStation exclusives coming out in 2021. Can you guys guess the first one? Can you guess? Can you guess? The first one, it's God of War. Boy! First on our list is God of War Ragnarok, or God of War 2, or 6, no, 4, 3, 5. God of War 5? I actually don't know what they're calling this game, but it's the sequel to 2018's God of War, which was one of my favorite games of the entire PlayStation 4 generation. We don't have a ton of information about this game except for its release window, which is the game is coming out in 2021. That begs the question, when do we think this game will actually be coming out? So I've had a look through all of the exclusive on this list, and I'm going to estimate a date for when I feel these might release as well. I'm saying God of War is probably going to be slated for a September 2021 release. That's my guess based on where kind of the other few games on this list are placed. This is completely speculative at this point, remember. With other games that have been announced like Horizon and Ratchet, which we'll talk about shortly, God of War feels like that's the only space it could fit into with the 2021 release. That's if it even comes out in 2021. Otherwise, maybe a 2022 release. But at this stage, let's still hold out hope that we get to play another amazing Kratos adventure this year. Number 2 is Destruction AllStars. I wanted to include this next on the list because we know it's coming free to the PlayStation 5 in February. So this will be available as part of PlayStation Plus for February 2021. So I'm guessing it's going to be available either on the 1st or the 2nd of February this year. That's if it doesn't somehow get delayed. Somehow. This is an arena shooter style game, but it's also got cars in there as well. So it has like this twisted metal mechanic with these hero arena shooter elements, and you can be out of your car, you can be in your car, you can be playing in a team, you can be playing by yourself. It actually looks really cool. It looks like it's combining a lot of elements from, like I said, Twisted Metal, Rocket League, even Fortnite to a degree with some of the stuff in here. So the game has a lot of potential to be cool. Coming to PlayStation Plus is a really smart move for this game because it instantly creates a player base. I guess the only challenge is that it's coming out on the PlayStation 5, not PS4, and not everyone has a PS5 at this point. Remember though, if you have PlayStation Plus and you have a PlayStation 4, log on to the app or the web store and add it to your library. Even though you can't play it on PS4, you can still add it to your library, which means when you get a PS5 eventually, you'll have the game sitting in your library ready to go for free. Next is Returnal. This game is a really weird housemarque game. They normally make these arcade shooter style games. You guys may be familiar with the PS4 launch title Resogun. Well, that was these guys. So this is a very strange game for them to be producing a third-person action game. They were actually making a battle royale game that got scrapped, and I think this could be the remnants of them trying to convert that into something usable in some way. The game has a March 19th release date that has been confirmed to us, so this will technically be the first PlayStation 5 exclusive game post-launch that we're getting on the PS5. I guess Destruction AllStars, but that's free, so it's sort of different. But this will be the first one post-launch that we'll be potentially getting on the PS5, unless Ratchet or something comes in and swoops that away. Speaking of Ratchet & Clank A Rift Apart. This game currently has a 2021 release date, but they are teasing a lot of stuff for it at the moment. Recently, Insomniac over on Twitter tweeted a GIF about getting ready for 2021. It was shown and featured in the CES PlayStation Showcase as well. This game is very imminent. I would say that out of the rest of the games on this list, this will be the one that's probably given a release date and released next on the list. My guess is that Ratchet will probably come out somewhere in April or May 2021. That's my best guess for this one. It feels like a good window for that game to launch, and it kind of fits in line with a similar launch window to when Ratchet & Clank PS4 released way back in 2016 as well. This game looks absolutely stunning, and this game here, I mean, apart from God of War, probably the game I'm looking forward to the most on the PlayStation 5. Ghostwire Tokyo. This is a Bethesda developed game that is coming to the PlayStation 5 exclusively. I believe the deal for this exclusivity was actually made way before Bethesda was purchased by Microsoft, which means that we are still absolutely getting this on the PlayStation 5. This one here is a first-person, I guess, horror-style game. It's set in Tokyo. It seems like your character has these superpowers and he's taking out these demons and things, and everyone's disappeared. It looks really, really neat and stylistic. I would say this is definitely one to add to your list and to watch out for. Given it's a Bethesda published game, we just have no idea when this is coming out, but I would say it'll probably be coming out towards the back half of 2020. And that's because Bethesda actually already have another PlayStation exclusive coming out in the front half of 2021. And that game is Deathloop. This is a really, really cool and stylish looking game where you play as dual assassins, or I guess an assassin in Groundhog Day, essentially, repeating the same day and events over and over again, getting that perfect run. I really do enjoy these kind of concepts and games and movies and storytelling. I think it's a really neat way of telling a story and revealing bits of information to you as a player over time. This one here has a unique twist in that you're playing this sort of stealth action style game, but then there's this other NPC or I'm not sure if it's a player or an NPC who's an assassin as well, trying to take you out at the same time. Really cool concept. The trailer for this game, by the way, look it up over on YouTube. Super, super stylish. Some of it would have been playing over this video, but you need the full effect with the sound and everything to really make the most of it. It's really, really neat trailer. And hats off to the developers for pulling this one together. This game comes out on May 21st as well, so because this one's coming out earlier in the year, my assumption would be Bethesda releases their other game later in the year. Next up, we have Horizon Forbidden West. This is obviously the sequel to Horizon Zero Dawn. Well, we don't actually know who you take the control of, but we've seen the trailer with Aloy featured in it as well, and the devs have been pretty tight-lipped on too much about this game. I think we know the bad guy, and I'm pretty confident it's Aloy who's the main character because they haven't shown anybody else at this point. Horizon was a really cool post-apocalyptic game where you're playing kind of almost like pre-civilization, but it's way post-civilization. There's robot dinosaurs and animals, which are awesome. I don't know why that's never existed before. And it has these fantastic crossbow mechanics, which I can't wait to try out with the new DualSense controller. This one here is a tough one to place. We don't have a release date for it yet, except 2021. And it's a weird one. You know, I would say that this would have fit into the window I've given God of War. That's probably what makes the most sense, this to come out later in the year in that sort of September window. But given we don't have a date for it yet, it's going to be somewhere between July and August. It has to kind of come out before God of War, I feel, and sometime after Ratchet. That's just my gut feel on this one. Actually, now the more I think about it, it's just so unlikely that we're going to see a Horizon game and a God of War game like 2 or 3 months apart. So I have no idea how Sony's going to do that unless one of them is delayed. I hope it's not God of War. It's probably going to be God of War. Horizon Forbidden West looks like a really solid title. I cannot wait to play it. And the last game on the list is Gran Turismo 7. This is the 7th, but it's not really the 7th because there's so many of these small interstitial Gran Turismo racing games. This game here looks awesome as well. The trailers for the game make it look stunning and superb. I know GT Sport was probably not what GT fans were exactly looking for, but hopefully Gran Turismo 7 sees a return to form for the Gran Turismo franchise and gives players something to be really excited about. I know I'm excited to try this one out in the PS5 and feel the haptic feedback in the controller and feel the way the triggers work with a game like this. I think it could be really cool, and I think racing games have always been fantastic ways to show off hardware, and I think this is going to look good on the PS5. I cannot wait to actually see it in person. This one here doesn't have a release date either, but given Gran Turismo's release date was late 2017, but my gut feel on this one is it will probably come out somewhere in that November-December window of 2021, the very end of the year. I think that kind of fits with everything else. It doesn't really need to compete with any of the other first-party or third-party titles coming out in November, so it's probably a good time to launch a game like that. But again, just speculative, that's just my guesstimate. But there you go, that is the 8 PlayStation 5 exclusives that we know about at the moment coming out to the PlayStation 5 in 2021. Now I'm going to do a follow-up video to this one looking at all the PlayStation 5 games coming to the PS5 in 2021. So that will include things like Far Cry and Control and things like that. But for this one here, I just wanted to make it a nice, tight, concise, exclusive video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. And a subscribe to the channel would be very much appreciated. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye for now. Why hello there, you've caught me during one of my many video game sessions. Now I hear you're all asking in the comments, why don't I play more games on the YouTube channel? Well, it's because I stream over on Twitch. That's Twitch. Yeah, that's right. I stream over on Twitch twice a week on a Wednesday and a Friday. We stream at 9 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time every single Wednesday and Friday. At the moment, we have a really cool retro series called Throwback Wednesdays going, where we're playing through the entire Sly Cooper trilogy, which is actually 4 games. We're also playing some Hunt Showdown on Fridays. We really appreciate it if y'all could head over to the Twitch channel, hit that follow button over on Twitch, and then come and join in on the fun when I'm live. Hopefully, I'll see you over there. Bye for now. This is a cool controller, right?